Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I want to do a review of the Federal 9mm aluminum ammo. Okay, probably seen this at the store. I shoot quite a bit of this. I've been shooting this on and off for over a year already. I kind of go back and forth between this and the Winchester steel case ammo. Okay, and I already did a review of the Winchester steel case ammo. And that's been working pretty good, no problems. So I wanted to just do a review on this and let you guys know what kind of results I get when I test it. So first I did an energy test, okay, where I ran the ammunition through the chronograph, and with this Federal 9mm 115 grain full metal jacket, I get a very consistent muzzle energy of 315 foot-pounds, and that's out of this Glock 17. Okay, so I get a very consistent 315 foot-pounds, more consistent than I usually see in other ammunition. The velocity is coming in pretty much at 1,111 feet per second. Okay, and I mean, I just tested it twice just now, and both times it came, the average came on like right on the dot, the average. Now the variances were, I had from 1095 to 1126, so there is a variance there, but the variance, is about 30 feet per second, and that variance is at the very low end of what I normally see. So the velocity is very consistent, and when I did an accuracy test of this, not surprisingly, I'm getting very tight groups. Okay, at 30 yards. Okay, and I use this Beretta CX4 9mm rifle. And the reason why I use this is because basically I can rest this on the bag, front and back, and I can really stabilize that gun, and I can get a really good sense of how accurate this ammunition is. And I got a grouping of 1.5 inches. Now, if you go back and you look at my other video that I did on the Winchester steel case, that came in at 2 inches. And all the other ammunition, of all the ammunition that I tested in that other video, this is giving me the tightest group. At 30 yards, it's a grouping of 1.5 inches. And and I think that this has everything to do with the consistency in the velocity. Okay, it's coming in at that solid, at a solid 315 foot-pounds. Now that is at the low end, because when I tested the tool ammo through the same Glock 17, I get 340 foot-pounds. When I tested the Winchester steel case, I got almost, I think it was 358 foot-pounds, if I recall correctly. Okay, so the Winchester steel case was at the higher end energy-wise. Okay, this is at the lower end, 315 foot-pounds out of this Glock 17. So it's at the very low end, but the velocities are more consistent, so you can be more accurate with this ammunition. So those are the results of my testing. But like I said, I've been shooting this for over a year now. Absolutely no problems, with jams or anything like this. The one thing is, because the energy is at the lower end. If you have a new shooter that doesn't have a firm grip on the gun, if they're limp wristing it, there's a possibility that you might see, a higher rate of jams. I have not seen it, but the possibility does exist, since the gun depends on the recoil in order to cycle properly. And also, if you have a brand new gun that has a tighter spring, this gun has like 70,000 rounds on it, so this gun is very well broken in. If you have a brand new gun, you might see a higher frequency of jams, particularly stovepipes, because of the lower energy of this ammunition. But like I said, I have not seen any jams in any of the people that I've been training, at least not any consistent jams. With the tool ammo, Okay, that I've been using that for like almost 7, 8 years now. That works really well, very consistent. No jams. With the Winchester steel case, they had a very thick coating on the cases. And if you touch it, it tends to have a little bit more resistance on it. And I have noticed that new shooters will sometimes jam that if they're not holding it properly. And I think that has everything to do because of because the texture of that coating on the steel cases is a little rougher. I think that there's a little bit more resistance as the rounds are feeding from the magazine into the into the chamber. But that is very rare, and I only see it in cases where people have really horrible form. And once I correct that form, I don't see that anymore. But anyway, like I said, this ammunition, very good, no jams. It's at the low end, power-wise, 315 foot-pounds, but at the very high end, as far as accuracy, at 30 yards, I'm getting groupings of 1.5 inches. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.